welcome back to Abstract Medicine. I hope you're all doing well. Let's have a look at the messages for the collective today. What is it that you need to know? Not necessarily what you want to know, but we'll have a look. We have the Knight of Swords. Some aggressive action, possibly. Maybe an ending of a friendship. Here with the Three of Cups in the reverse. The Queen of Wands is because they're jealous of your shine. You're very attractive at this time, or more so, you may have had a glow up or some sort of like enhancement in your beauty, but your aura is very, very expansive. And, you know, with this energy, there's a lot of haters, but as this card always suggests, haters are going to hate, you know? So you're very fiery, you're very magnetic, and you're quite mysterious too. You could be very psychic here. You do have cats as your main totem animal, or maybe this is you being very feline, very flexible, very intuitive, very mysterious, very playful, very coquettish, but you're also very much in charge. You have a very hot energy. For those of you who've experienced people who've said to you that you're very hot-tempered, it's not that you're hot-tempered, it's that you know what you want and you have very strong boundaries and you don't shift on those boundaries, and so you vocalize them or say them in a way that is very passionate. And for some who haven't done a lot of the light work, the internal reflective work, they see that as very abrasive or may see that as very confrontational. We have the Hanged Man, which is a suggestion to let go of the situation in a big way. You have something you're letting go of. Something big is shifting. You're letting go of people who are aggressive and false friendships. You definitely let go of something for sure. And you're operating more on your intuition, more so as you move forward into your next steps. So you're kind of also keeping your cards close to your chest or something up your sleeve that's going to be majorly shifting your life. There's something divinely guided here I'm picking up on. Now we have the Page of Cups. Expect a meagre, small, tiny attempt for an apology, but I feel like you've let go of the situation. I do. I feel like you've let go of the situation. There could be someone who may be younger than you or someone who's immature who's coming with, you know, a fish, but you're the cat and cat eat fish. So there's that. We have the Five of Wands. This person, again, actually, the person who sees you as confrontational or someone who could be the same may feel very entitled to your energy. This is someone who just wants a fight. They just really want to provoke an argument. They have very sneaky behaviour. They are incredibly toxic here with the Devil card. Very, very toxic people that you're letting go of. You know, there was a time when you were coming across as someone who was very sweet, very maternal, very loving. But, you know, you switch blades. So you switch your energy according to the people who you surround yourself with. And I think that this person or these people, this group or situation, or even past lovers, may be seeing now this side of you, you know, like very fiery, very kind of, you know, it's giving bad girl Riri, like it's giving savage, you know. At a time before, they used to see you as this, just an ever-flowing, abundant energy of love. And they didn't realise that you could switch blades. I just keep hearing switch blades. We have the King of Pentacles. What's coming into your life is someone who's very stable, someone who's very loving, and shows their appreciation, their love, their support of you through gift giving. This could also be someone who is also in a very high position at work. This could be someone who's in charge of their business. This is the energy of a boss. This is the energy of someone who is very financially savvy and financially charged. So their main focus in life is very Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. It's about strategy, it's about hard work, and about reaping the fruits of their hard labour. And I see that there is someone here who's coming in into your life. I do see that. I think you are intuiting this already. You're sensing this energy. And I think that this person is going to materialize because this is the energy of something that's real, not something that's fake or, you know, based on lies or deception or anything like that. I do expect this person to be very genuine, very balanced, very much about money where their mouth is sort of person, very much so. I like this energy for you. We have the Knight of Wands. So this is someone who, yes, is very stable and all these things I mentioned, but is someone who's also very passionate, very, very passionate, has a very strong sensual drive, very creative, very fiery, loves to travel, quite spontaneous too. So you might be surprised by the exterior being so reliable, established. Inside, they're actually very, very fiery and match your fiery energy. They could have been a player in their past, but I do see that this is a reformed individual. I'm hearing from Spirit. Now we have the Ace of Pentacles, so expect a message or a new chapter in your life. This is someone who could offer you a business. This could be someone who's a soulmate, who ends up, being someone that you meet through work or some sort of work party or work event or endeavour. So expect a contract, an email, a letter, an opportunity. You have been working very hard and you continue to work hard. So make sure that you're not waiting around for this person. Keep that energy and that fire alive here, collective, and keep finessing, keep working on yourself, your physical body, your mental, emotional and spiritual, as well as your career, your job. Keep learning, keep studying, keep refining, especially around Mercury retrograde, which is coming up very soon. We're in the shadow aspect right now. Excuse me, I've got hay fever. We have the Magician and we also have the Temperance card. So we have the King of Swords just there. So I'm picking up on someone who you may have let go of from the past, who was quite manipulative and very out of balance. This could have been someone who's very toxic, someone who may have had too much to drink, someone who wasn't balanced at all in any way, shape or form, and quite aggressive and not very emotionally open. I'm picking up on Gemini very strongly, Virgo potentially, Aquarius possibly, Sagittarius or Libra. I do see that what's coming through for you is you're actually providing the medicine that they had tried to offer you as you're providing the poison back to them. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4 on the timer there. You've learnt steps, you've taken steps to give back what people have given to you. So this is the energy of karma. I'm also picking up on the energy of your manifestations are coming true. Continue to stay patient and balanced. And I do see that you are for sure alchemizing pain. I'm picking up on that. And again, it's, when you alchemize pain, people want access to that without necessarily doing it themselves. So you come across as someone who's very magical, very alluring, very alpha female, for those of you who are females, very divine empress, very divine goddess, very, the one woman who people really admire but also want to be with, as well as want to be. And I think that, when there's jealousy involved, it's because, you're coming across as someone who shows them the way energetically. And it's up to them whether they want to take charge and actually improve themselves or not. And most people who have jealous intent don't. They just want to take. And I see that you've come through, I just heard an activation of self-love. And we have the Two of Wands here. So you're looking at future prospects. You're letting go of someone and you're moving into a new world. You've got the world in your hand. The world is your oyster. I'm really picking up on someone who is very ambitious, someone who is willing and able to travel if needs be in order to fulfill their ambitious goals, their plans, is what I'm hearing. And you are taking the necessary steps. You're listening to Spirit, you're listening to God, you may be listening to Archangel Gabriel, for those of you who are creatives. And we have the Ace of Wands. We have another creative card. So we have a new beginning in your life through work and getting paid very well in your creative endeavours. And this is because there's been an activation of transmutation and transformation in your life that was necessary. So there's been lots of endings in people, places, things. And I see that you are becoming more in charge and more stoic. And this in turn is attracting someone who is the same energy as you, or similar, or a divine counterpart. So let me know how it resonates. Make sure to book for a private reading if you feel called to. Bye for now.